Hey, how's it? This is the Foundation coming at you with the Dallas Cowboys versus Chicago Bears Thursday Night Football. You know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. Um, the Bears still not eliminated, but it's they're gonna be a desperate team needing to win this game. The Vikings and the Packers are leading them right now. Cowboys just really need a win for self confidence and to stay ahead of the division and all that. Um, a lot of drama surrounding our team. LV is going to be out. Jeffy is going to be out. Antoine was is going to be out. Um, and it's a game that we really need and all that. It's going to be offense versus defense. Bears with their defense, but I think it's the opposite way around. I think it's our defense versus their offense. I think if our defense can, this is the route that I think that we need to win this game. If we can play at a high level of defense where we're shutting down the run, we're taking out those easy passes, those screens and the little outlets. We tackle well and all that. Force them to stay in the distances. Like the third and longs is anything above third and seven and all that. It's going to help us tremendously because Trubisky has struggled. If they beat us with Trubisky, that's fine. I'll be pissed, but I'm just saying that I would rather force him to make plays down the field, and all that. And again, we're gonna have to be disciplined the way we rush him because he is a guy that will take off when he see the need to arises and all, or if he sees an opening, he will take off and all that. And that's one thing we gotta guard ourselves against because you don't want to give him that little down the distances where it matters and all that. And you know and I think will be, a field position battle game and all that. This is where our offense needs to not get three and outs because I just don't trust our special teams for nothing. This will be great if our defense can pin their offense deep, so we can kind of win. Because that's how some games. That's how we lost. I mean, if you look at the Bills game, the Bills game, and ultimately, there was like sometimes there was like right at the 40-yard line at almost every time. So I mean, and the times when we did pin them back, we failed miserably. As a defensive team, as far as that goes. Offensively, offensively, like how did the traditional way of saying is that this is the type of weather for to feed Zeke and all that, which I agree. Don't get me wrong, but there's other ways too. I think Dak should go back to the thinking Dak in this type of game, especially with this type of defense. There was a play against the Patriots. Well, that's the video I want to post. Is that Dak he ended up throwing the ball away, and he has Zeke underneath. I mean, regardless if Zeke is struggling right now, struggling right now of getting breaking that first tackles and all that, or missing those first tackles, at least you give yourself like rather than a third and nine, you give yourself or third and seven, you give yourself a third and four, third and three, and stuff like that. You give Zeke I mean, I would rather I would rather give Zeke each time an opportunity to at least try and make a play rather than just like okay Zeke is not doing that well. Another thing too for Dak, I hope that Kellen Moore calls some read options. I'm not saying that like 10, 15 times or anything like that. If we can call it at the right time, this once or twice at the right time, like maybe he does get a huge third down conversion or second down conversion where it really puts us in an advantageous area, or where it's a play where the next couple plays it sets up for a score. Then right there it's gonna go into the psyche of the defense and the coordinators like okay now we really gotta defend what the Cowboy with Dak running the ball. Like I think some teams have kind of like disregarded it already. Like they're not gonna do that and all that. So if we can get Dak to this do couple times where and then another thing too is that I think Dak also needs to not like I understand he wants to make plays on the field, and yes, I would rather him do that. But there comes a time where you just gotta go. You know what? I gotta make plays, and it doesn't matter. Be like Russell Wilson, 4 or 5 yard slide, 5, 6, 7 yards slide. Just do something to this keep this game, keep this game moving and all that. Um, yeah. So we need our defense to step up in this game, and not give Trubisky any confidence. And as an offense, we gotta reward our defense, and likewise too. They gotta reward each other. I mean, the only people we cannot trust is our special teams and all that. But they gotta really reward each other. If they pin them deep, defense keep them there. Then keep on giving the Cowboys keep on giving us a chance to see if we can break down that wall and all that. And then defensively too, if the offense gets a score, then keep them down. Don't let them up. Don't give them confidence and all that. All right. That's my video. Mahalo for watching. Paniolo boys, who you with? You know who I'm with. I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.